Guys, it's me, it's Queen Osset Haru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Alright guys, don't forget if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and pass it on to someone else who may enjoy it. Now, I got a message the other day from a woman. She's a Taurus, and she has a roommate, a new roommate, and these women were living together. It was two of them. They had a 3 bedroom, and they found a third woman, the Aquarius, to move in. So it's a Taurus, an Aquarius, and a Libra. So the Taurus said to me that she cannot understand some of the ways of the Aquarius. She's like, this Aquarius is really strange. And I was like, well, we're all a little strange. So what exactly did she do? And she said it's a lot of things, but she was like, the one thing that puzzles her the most is her connection with music. She said the Aquarius is always playing music. She was like, the Aquarius is always either blasting music or listening to music blasted in her car, or she got her headphones on. She said that she sits in the car when she comes home from work. She'll be in the car, the music will be blasting. She'll turn off the car, put on her headphones to walk in the house with more music. So it's like she's constantly listening to music. And she said it's just really strange to her because she's like, I love music too, but she listens to it like constantly. And she was like, what is the deal with Aquarius and music? Is that a normal thing for you guys? And I'm like, well, I don't know if we all listen to it as much as her. I did at one point in my life, but most Aquarius, I've never met an Aquarius who didn't love music. Not once. Now, there could be some out there because there's always somebody that's like, not me. It's always a not me out there. So let's acknowledge not me, everybody. Hi, not me. We know you're there. But most of us love music. And most of us have the tendency to be into music that is not mainstream. Very few Aquarius that I know really listen to the radio, like listen to mainstream music. I only listen to the radio when I'm in an Uber and they're listening to it. I can't remember the last time I listened to the radio because I wanted to. I think I might have been 12 the last time I listened to music on the radio. But most of us are into like different things that they wouldn't be playing on the radio, like eclectic music, chakra music, 80s ballads. I love 80s ballads. Rock music from the 50s or the 60s or a different time period. A lot of us are into world music, like music from, let's say, K-pop from South Korea, or African drum beats from Ghana, for example. One of my favorite songs right now, and I posted a poll in our community section. You guys, some of you already know we have this little community section here on YouTube, and I post little memes and little pictures and announcements there. So today I posted my favorite song. I have 2 songs that I listen to every day before I get ready to do Ask an Aquarius. And one of them is very new because most of my music is old music that I've been listening to for years and years and years. But every so often I hear something new and I add it to my playlist. And this is one I just added in the past few weeks. It's been years, I think, since I added a new song. I think the last song I added was by El DeBarge. Like something. El DeBarge did a new album, and that was like the last thing I added. And that was like years ago. I was in Philadelphia when I added that. And this song that I put in the poll is a song from Morocco. And I put in the poll, I asked you guys, what do you think of the song? So let me know underneath the poll or underneath the comment section here what you think of that song. So anyway, I listen to that song and I listen to Love Is by Vanessa Williams every day before I get ready to do Ask an Aquarius. And I do that, and I think maybe a lot of Aquarius do that because it puts me in a good emotional space. And maybe that's why your roommate is constantly listening to music. Maybe she's working on her emotional mental space. Maybe that's what keeps her calm. Maybe that's what keeps her motivated. Maybe that's what keeps her inspired. But 9 times out of 10, whatever she's listening to is something that is doing something for her. Maybe it's helping her express herself in some kind of way. So, one thing I tell people, especially when it comes to Aquarius, is that music is very tied to emotion. The expressing, the releasing, the feeling of emotion. The vibration is very powerful. So for an Aquarius, and many people have asked me this about myself, and most of them I did not give an answer. But I'll tell you guys, because I roll with y'all like that. Music for me is very tied to my emotions. Whatever music I'm playing is usually how I'm feeling. It's usually what I'm thinking or what I'm feeling or what I think and feel at certain times. If I'm playing something on repeat constantly, that's the space I'm in. That's what I'm thinking about. That's where I'm at. Like I said before, I listen to Love Is every day before I do Ask an Aquarius, because in that song, I hear where I'm at, having been through hardship and now at this place of being inspired. Where all of the rain, because at one point, sometimes it's the music and sometimes it's the lyrics, but at one point in the lyrics they say love takes basically all of the pain and turns it in to the beauty that remains. And that's where I'm at in my life. All of that pain is now turning into that beauty. And I feel it and I see it, and it's been for a while now, since about 2012, I would say. But like at this point in my life, all the things that were lingering, that were hurting, are gone or leaving, one of the two. And I feel that beauty that came from that pain. So that song really puts me in a good emotional space, a real inspired space to be able to come talk to y'all, about the things that we talk about, which is mostly what? Love and healing and coming to a good space. So it brings me emotionally right to that space. So many people have been around me and they would ask me, I would listen to some songs on repeat and they'd be like, why do you listen to that song all the time? And a lot of times it's because the lyrics are saying how I feel. And I might not feel comfortable or safe enough to say those things out my mouth, but whoever is belting it out in this ballad is. They're strumming my pain with their fingers, literally. So I think that for a lot of Aquarius, the thing about music is tied to our emotion. I think it expresses our emotion. Even when I'm angry, I listen to angry music when I'm angry to get all that shit out. I listen to DMX. I listen to Big Sean. Big Sean has that song, I Don't F With You. Y'all know I love that song. And when I'm angry, I listen to those kinds of songs and get that out. Because I feel like anger shouldn't be held in. And I feel like I don't want to go punching people in the face in the street. So I use music to get that anger out. And, by rapping and, and I'm getting in my thug, I do my DMX thing and I'm getting all of that mad energy out. So by the time I have to deal with whatever the situation is, I've got all that energy out, and then I can come from a place of diplomacy. I can come from a place of empathy and communication at that point because I've got all that anger out. So for me, music is very much tied to my emotions. Whatever I'm feeling, I'm probably playing something that represents it. And like I said before, it's a little bit more than just entertainment for many Aquarius. So that's probably what's going on with your roommate. Now, as far as the volume is concerned, I would just talk to her. You guys just moved in together. Y'all have to establish good communication. So I would just tell her that, we're getting some complaints about the loud music, and would she mind, using her headphones more often? I mean, I would just straight up say it, and if she gets an attitude or she's salty about it, that's fine. That's just human nature, but I would just say something in that manner about that aspect of it. And the rest of it, I would just leave her be. You know, she want to bebop around in her car and, with her on her phone, I will leave her be. Because 9 times out of 10, like I said, she's probably dealing with something emotionally and she's working through it through the music. There's chakra music, I think I mentioned before. There's all kinds of different music with and without words. Sometimes it's the lyrics that the person is, really honing into. I know for me, if I love a song, it's because it touches me in my heart chakra. Either the lyrics or the vibration or something about it really hit me. And those are the songs that I play and the songs that I frequent. So, yes, the music thing is very common for Aquarius. So, you guys out there, tell me, number one, do you like music? And if so, do you use it to express, release, or even, investigate your emotions the way that I do? Some of the times, if I need a good cry, I'll cut on a good sad song. And then when I want to, release all that sadness, and then I want to be uplifted again, so then I listen to an inspirational song. So you can use music in a variety of different ways. It doesn't have to just be entertainment. All right, guys, it's time for me to get going. So if you would like to become one of my patrons on Patreon, I am going to leave right here the link to Patreon. If you would like to leave me a PayPal donation, I'll also leave my PayPal right here. And you can leave me a donation on PayPal. Likewise, if you would like to get a reading done, please email me and I will give you an appointment. If you have a general question for asking Aquarius, please email it to me or put it underneath this video, because every day I go through my list and decide which questions I feel like answering. So you never know. I answer the questions in random. It could be your lucky day. Likewise, please come back because I have so much more to say. See you later.